Now, in case you missed it, Sigma announced a brand new 17 to 40 millimeter f1.8. Now, if you have been in the LUMIX ecosystem for a while, you most likely are familiar with the 18 to 35 millimeter f1.8 from Sigma. And this lens is in my opinion, the true successor to the 18 to 35. Is it as good as the 18 to 35? Well, I'll let you decide that as we talk about what I think about this lens. But before we do so, I do want to mention that Sigma did send me this lens to test out, but I'm not getting paid and I get to say whatever I want. So that out of the way, let's get into what I think about this lens, starting first with the overall image quality. Now, keep in mind, this is a crop sensor lens, and that means that you're gonna have to use this in your crop mode for either the Sigma BF, FP, or your LUMIX cameras, but it does have a whopping f1.8 aperture. I loved the overall look and feel of this lens. Just like any Sigma lens, I love Sigma lenses. I love the neutral, natural look of Sigma lenses, and this lens is no different. Now, I do think you're going to see some focus breathing. I think they're doing a ton with this lens, and so you may see some focus breathing with this lens, but it does have a really good minimum focusing distance. Now, just like we've come to know Sigma lenses, you're going to have really good chromatic aberration and flare / ghosting control, and this being an art lens, you know that is even more so going to be the case. This is one of the first crop sensor mirrorless lenses that they've actually put into their art lineup. And so again, this is kind of giving me 18 to 35 vibes. Now, being that this is an art series lens, what is an art series lens without an amazing construction? This lens is pretty much the 28 to 45 millimeter f1.8 that we saw introduced last year, kind of shrunken down a bit. This lens is super tiny for what it is, and the fact that you get all of your zooming done internally, there's no barrel extension. This is almost the perfect gimbal lens, even if you're using it on your full frame cameras, having to use it in crop mode just because of the size of this lens. Now, being an art series lens, again, you're gonna have a physical aperture ring that we've seen lately with art series lenses from Sigma, and you're gonna have a few switches, things like manual focus and autofocus control. You're gonna have an autofocus lock button, you're gonna have an aperture lock button, and you're gonna have the ability to make your aperture clicked or declicked. You are gonna have a filter thread of 67 millimeters. So again, will it overall kind of be that true successor to the 18 to 35? I don't know, but I do think it's on its way of being just that. I do think that this is a no-brainer lens if you are a crop sensor camera user. This is a really ideal lens for how versatile it is with the large range of focal lengths and the wide aperture of f1.8. And so if that is you, if you are someone that is wanting a small, compact, versatile lens, the 17 to 40 millimeter f1.8 from Sigma is 100% one I would definitely recommend. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions about this lens, let me know in the comments below, or reach out to me on Instagram where we can start a conversation there. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.